Store shelves are empty as you can see. Products are imported here every 6 weeks. It's a luxury to
Oh,
have fresh fruits and vegetables on the island. A head of cauliflower is priced at 18 Australian dollars and a
Man,
watermelon costs 61 Australian.
what the what?
that's why, bro. That's why.
$61.
What's going on, Clutch? Squat!
What up? What up? What
It's
up?
your boy Dup.
It's your boy Ross.
We in the clutch, baby.
Hey,
Back to you, ladies and gentlemen, with another video today. You feel me?
we're
Who
gonna
we
be
got,
checking
Ross?
out visiting the fattest, most cigarette addicted, and least visited country.
Damn.
That's a very interesting title.
You didn't end it right. You was supposed to end country like it was gonna be the last word.
I mean, I saw NR,
You
so
thought it was gonna be in the
yeah, I thought it was gonna be in the world,
Yeah.
but all I saw was NR. So I
You
don't
can
know.
throw it
if
in
that-
there.
I don't know. I don't want to, say that to this particular country. I don't want to be like, oh yeah. I mean, the title says that, but I don't know if that's true or not.
All right, so what we looking at here? What's the name?
Nauru.
Naruto.
That's exactly what I'm getting. Every kiss begins with gay. Okay. All right. Well, appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna get right into this one.
You saw the last video. You know why you said
Yeah,
that.
if you know, you know. Let's get into this one.
Nauru, located in
Nauru.
the middle of the vast waters of the Pacific Ocean and appearing just as a
Ah,
tiny dot on
damn!
the map, it's the smallest independent republic. Hardly 200 people make their way to this country each year. I began this journey by arriving at
Hell
Istanbul
no.
airport 3 hours early. I first flew to San Francisco in 13 and a half hours. After a 7-hour layover, I took another long 13-hour
Hold on,
flight
hold
to
on.
Nadi in the Fiji Islands.
He flew to San Francisco, 39-hour flight. Then when he got there after the layover, he had another 30-hour flight to the Fiji Islands.
Jesus Christ, bro. My man got money. My man
Oh,
got
that's a
money.
long time to be on a plane back to back too.
Yeah, nah.
And then waited again for a 7-hour layover. With nearly 75% of its seats unoccupied, the flight to Nauru from Nadi took 4.5 hours, and my 48-hour endless journey finally came to an end. This is the least visited country in the world. Even the closest countries are thousands of kilometers away from here. Once I set foot on the island, I have to wait for the next flight to leave, which is
Damn.
scheduled almost a week later. Sea travel is not an option either. Nauru is surrounded by massive coral reefs, preventing large ships from approaching
Oh,
the shore.
shit.
Until recently, the locals on this isolated island had so much wealth that they didn't even know what to do with it. Once reaching phosphate deposits in 1975, Nauru became the country with the highest GDP per capita in the world. Today, however, in these destroyed lands where no vegetables and fruits can grow, processed and fatty foods have become the norm. Topping
Hold
global
on.
charts, Nauru is recognized by the
They
Wait
don't
up.
got no vegetables, fam. Come on, bro.
Wait a minute.
So you gotta be on. It's just unhealthy. Is just projected in your future because it ain't no.
My 600,000 pound country. Motherfuckers just fat.
That's crazy. But they got an excuse.
No, they don't. They can't import like some vegetables.
Bro, the people not in control of that. They shouldn't even have no vehicles. You should just walk.
Oh, look at 59% are obese.
0.85.
Oh, my bad. Gotta add that, right?
That
Damn.
is wild.
How
Bro.
the hell that bike holding them? I don't even know. That was specially made.
Yeah, it's been going through this shit for all this time.
The World Obesity Federation as the world's most obese country, with around 60% of its citizens are obese. The World Health Organization also reports that Nauru has the highest
my
cigarette consumption
God.
rate in the world. The government's effort to keep foreign media away from the country is quite obvious. After going through a month-long procedure in which I presented countless documents, I could hardly get a tourist visa. While the regular application fee is 50 Australian dollars, an astronomical amount of 8,000 Australian dollars is demanded
What?
from journalists and
Oh, come on, bro. Y'all not even that.
Just for a visa?
Bro, it ain't that serious, bro. Nobody want to see y'all fat ass.
Right.
Fuck.
They trying to hog the
It
food
take
and
me
shit.
48 hours to get there. I'm not If I want to see some fat people, I can easily just walk down the street. I can find someone fat. But
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Come on, bro.
No, it's fat people on an island. It's a difference. Oh fuck!
Slowly
Media
sinking
representatives
island.
as a deterrent. The police immediately took my drone I was carrying as
What?
I entered the country. You might have noticed something odd in the island's aerial perspective. They discouraged capturing Nauru from the sky. Filming here won't be easy because of a dirty truth that Nauru has been trying to hide, which you'll come to learn in the following scenes. I am in the Yaran region right now. Since the runway area and the driveway area are right next to each other, it's usual for the cars to give way to airplanes here. Pedestrians are
What?
warned against
Damn, bro.
Jet blast of departing and arriving aircraft
Damn, bro.
can cause severe physical harm, resulting in extreme
Bro,
bodily
that
harm.
fucking
and or death.
image. Ah!
No, that is a wild image, bro. And why is there a bee there? Bro,
Be careful, nigga.
come on, fam.
Nigga, you just walking down the street. You got
Shit,
your
all you hear is
headphones in. No!
We lost another one. That's crazy.
during landing and takeoff. This is because the country is so small that the strip-shaped airport stretches across the entire southwest coast of the island.
Wow.
What you see here is airport. If I want to get inside, I could just jump over this fence and I could do it.
The total area of the island is only 21 square kilometers or 8 square miles. It takes a maximum of 20 minutes to drive the whole country by car, and every journey returns to its starting point as there is only one ring road. The police are on patrol all the time. As I don't want to draw attention, I've reached out to the only tourism agency in the country and I will begin to explore the island.
That's
miles,
crazy.
bro.
According to the agency,
8 miles. That's it.
Houston's a country then.
Bro, what?
Somebody said they hiding skinny people.
That's
That's a war
only
zone
one or
ass
two
map.
tourists come to the island
Facts.
in a month, so the real numbers are way lower than those stated on the internet.
Ooh.
What do you do in your free time on the island?
Volleyball.
So what do you do in your free time on the island?
Anything we want to do.
Like what?
Fishing, sleeping, eating.
Are they playing sandball? Collide? Dip? No, that's marble. That's sand marble. That gotta be sand marble, bro. Somebody said sand dice.
That shit boring.
That shit is lame as hell, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Get out of here, boy.
Although it is not often visited by people, Nauru has been a favorite stop for migratory birds for centuries. While the island was thought to have limited resources, its soil contained a treasure called guano made of bird droppings and marine microorganisms. In 1899, German geologist Albert Ellis discovered that this plateau had high-quality phosphate reserves. Once as valuable as gold, phosphate is a raw material boosting productivity in agriculture, and during the First World War, Australia quickly annexed and turned Nauru into an overseas mining field. Except for Japan's brief occupation in 1942, the extracted phosphate was sold to the world for years at extremely low prices.
Some old people say that
Wow.
this cell here, Japanese used to pile people in and then close it up, put some gasoline from the rooftop and then burn them in.
Oh!
Those who don't want to work for them.
This railroad, which time is about to erase, was constructed.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't be that close to that thing.
that's
Man.
fucked up if that's the case. Jesus
Pour
Christ.
gasoline in there, and then for people that don't want to work,
Oh, you don't want to work? No. Hell
working
no.
on-
I've
on
been
the
working
weekends.
on the railroad. Oh, hell no, bro.
Mm-mm-mm.
What's that talking about getting fired?
Yeah, I seen that. I saw it.
Oh my Jesus.
In 1907
Wait.
to transport phosphate mine.
Is that where that came from?
What?
You got fired. See, that's your second time.
That's not you. The one that brought that up.
I'm asking an educational question. Like,
He's not asking no education.
did that derive from there? Like,
I'm not. We're not gonna let that one stand, bro. You know exactly what you was doing with that, bro. I'm not
just trying to. Maybe that's where it came from. The term.
From the land's interior to the harbor on the western coast. By the time Nauru gained independence in 1968, 35 million metric tons of phosphate had left from its shores. It's hard to believe, but in the past century, the fruits and vegetables that found their way onto the tables of many people around the world were grown with the phosphate extracted from the soil of this tiny island. After gaining independence, Nauru obtained significant wealth, and many Naurans whose lands would be used for phosphate mining quitted their job and began counting down the days to become millionaires. Thousands of workers from China and other Pacific islands were brought to work in the dirty, hot, and tough conditions of the phosphate mines. Nauru had a per capita income of around $176,000 by the year 1975, whereas in the world's economy, the United States had around $44,000.
Wow.
Today's inflation rates. Nauru managed to establish a welfare state where there were no taxes. Education, transportation, healthcare services, and even housing were all provided free of charge.
I've seen.
Wow.
It better be shit.
Damn.
Fucking 10 people there.
I mean, shit. That don't mean they can't charge them 10 niggas.
Right.
I know you, but you got to pay. Stay here, nigga.
My grandma come out of the bank with the pillowcase. They put all their money inside and just walk out with the money. Spend it
In
all
a pillowcase?
I heard that there was a police officer who bought a Lamborghini, but he realized that he did not fit into the car and dumped it. Is it true?
Yes, that's true.
He
Even
dumped
some
it?
A police officer said, you know, I want that Lambo. Oh, damn, I'm too fat to sit in this shit. Fuck it.
That is crazy, bro.
Imagine you. What's the point of having a Lambo? It's only 8 miles on the place, on the island. You're just going to be driving the same circle.
Yeah, that sound like a dope racetrack, though.
That's fucking.
And you
Bro,
can't go off the.
You gotta have money to buy a Lambo just to realize you're too fat to get in it, and then you just throw it away.
That should have been motivation to lose weight. That's how you know you don't want to. That's how you want to stay fat.
He's a police officer. He's the law. Does he really need to lose weight at that point? When you buying Lambos on your off time, on off duty? It's priorities, man.
He should have tried it out at least.
of the cars are bought for just decorations.
As Nauru suddenly became wealthy, a frenzy of consumption overtook them, and this small island was filled with the latest car models. Along the roadside, we came across a collection of abandoned luxury cars from the past: Cadillacs, Jeeps, Land Rovers. These are just a few of the vehicles that the island residents once used for speed and amusement on this road. It is almost like a car graveyard here. The layer of rust on them indicates how distant the days of glory are. Ever since I got here, the natives have been warning me to watch out for the packs of stray pitbulls roaming around the road. Once a popular breed, some islanders
I'm talking about. That's what we grew up on.
dogs and left them on the streets. Along with the dogs, more animals that were not originally present in Nauru were also brought in over time. Cat, chickens, and pigs are animals that the islanders have become familiar with relatively recently. When miners uprooted the trees and excavated fertile soil, all living organisms were harmed. It's neither suitable for agriculture nor construction, and Naurans are suffering dire consequences of this problem. Nauru's terrain is covered with pits, some as deep as 15 meters or 49 feet, and limestone peaks extending from the center of the island to the coastal areas. No agricultural products can thrive in this barren land with its high level of acidity. Naurans depend on highly processed canned food from overseas, mostly imported from Australia, to sustain themselves. The average life expectancy of the people of Nauru is 64 years. A poor quality diet has made Nauru hold the title of the world's most
Damn, moped is screaming.
Damn. Jeez.
I thought it was gonna be at least half of that.
Yeah, on the cool.
64. I mean, that's that's some cool little time to just be out here wilding out, eating what the hell ever.
Yeah, 64 is kind of hot, bro. I ain't gonna.
Bees nation for years. This island, which was not yet discovered by the Western world 150 years ago, was self-sufficient, but now they outsource everything. Here, 97% of men and 94% of women are over.
Bro, this graph, come on, bro.
Yeah, you should just complete that whole.
Look at the graph, bro. I ain't never seen the male version of the graph with the belly extended, bro.
Yeah, over the belt.
That's cold. Who did this, man?
The hangover. And look at the lady with the dress. She's like a bigger lady.
Yeah, bro.
That's cold, fam. 'Cause
That's cold blooded, man.
overweight or obese. The obesity issue in Nauru is like an epidemic. It's everywhere. On the streets, in the restaurants, at the markets, I see people struggling with extra weight. Within a population where 45% suffer from diabetes, amputations are common. There are awareness-raising banners all around the country.
The
Wait,
store shelves are empty.
wait.
45% suffer from diabetes,
Diabetes. Don't lose your leg because of it. It doesn't have to be this. That is a wild ad.
my question is, how much did they pay this nigga to be the face?
Every life matters. Oh, it's a quote by Bruce Lee, of all people.
But they paid this dude to be
Did
on
they pay
the
him?
band.
Did they pay him? Did they really pay him?
Bro, him
It don't
missing
feel like
a
they-
limb.
Bro, I don't know, man.
Just a random dude on crutches missing a leg.
That's wild, bro. This is wild, bro.
amputations are common. There are awareness-raising banners all around the country.
The store shelves are empty, as you can see. Products are imported here every 6 weeks. It's a luxury to have fresh fruits and vegetables on the island. A head of cauliflower is priced at 18 Australian dollars, and a watermelon costs 61 Australian.
What the
That's why, bro. That's why.
$61?
And I don't even know what kind of watermelon that is. I never seen one. So that's a cute watermelon, bro. Like that ain't even no rough. Supposed to have the little spirals on it.
No wonder why, bro. These niggas eating spam all day. What the fuck?
Kind of filtered watermelon is that?
Many residents enjoy consuming meat products that Western countries
That burger did look
sell to
good.
their own people and instead market them
You're
as
part of the
turkey
problem.
tails to Naurans. This part of the animal, which is 75% pure fat, is
Oh, they
far
got
from
cooking
being
oil.
nutritious.
Of course.
Lack of living space is another drawback of phosphate mining. The destruction has left 80% of Nauru uninhabitable, squeezing its estimated 14,000 residents into a coastal area of just 4 square kilometers or 1.5 square miles. This is Bada Lagoon, the only untouched area on the island that contains the original flora. It opens a door to the past. Nauru was once filled with this plant cover, but now it's all vanished. Here it's still possible to see banana trees, pandanus trees, and pineapple plants. Rising like sculptures, the coral rock formations on Nauru's coastline reach up to 5 meters or 16 feet above the sea. The ocean
Damn.
floor is covered by
Damn.
dead coral rocks that extend about 200 meters from the shore, making it impossible for large
Yeah.
ships to dock. Many of these are underwater and become visible only when the sea recedes. This makes it possible for the people to walk up to hundreds of meters in water and hunt fish. With the
Damn.
destruction of trees, average temperatures have increased to around 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit all year round. On the island, influenced by the monsoon winds
86?
seasonally, rain and time flow as well. However, Nauru lacks any rivers or streams. Islanders have limited access to fresh water.
Oh,
the country
shit.
produces 2 million liters of drinking water daily by treating ocean water using reverse osmosis at these desalination plants. There is an underground lake named Mokoawel. Finding the entrance to this cave without the help of a local is challenging as its entrance is quite narrow. During times of war, the people of Nauru use this place both as a shelter and to access drinking water. It's filled with cans and pieces of glass. This underground lake is no longer a reliable supply of drinking water.
Yeah,
What was the religion before Christianity?
It's the Buddha. It's the god here. There's the altar on top side. If they give it food, it will come into life and then it will bring them what they were asking for.
Is there anyone who still believes in Buddha?
Some. They believe that this water here, and they've witnessed that if you come and take a dip, it will heal your skin or maybe some other diseases.
There is no official capital city in the country. However, Yaran district contains all of the institutions such as the Parliament House, embassies, the country's only police station, fire department, and the airport. There are only 11 schools here, including
Damn.
3 high schools and a state university. Almost everyone on the island is fluent in English. The locals speak Nauran as their first language. For example, the name Nauru itself originates from Nauran term Anoero, which means I go to the beach.
How do you say hello?
What?
I thought that nigga was growling.
How are you?
Yeah.
I came to the Parliament building where Nauru is governed. Contrary to the expected formal setting, it reflects a relaxed
they ain't winning no
atmosphere of the
war.
island. There was no security at the entrance, and I have been allowed to take photos and videos with my phone. With only 19 seats, Nauru's parliament is one of the smallest in the world. If those here knew about the scenes I will show you later in the video, they will probably think twice about letting me be here. By the 1970s, the Nauru government realized that their phosphate reserves ending, and they mirrored oil-rich Middle Eastern nations by investing in overseas properties, including Nauru House in Melbourne, Nauru Tower in Hawaii, Pacific Star Hotel in Guam, Pacific House in Washington, the Grand Pacific Hotel in Fiji, and many more. However, corruption and mismanagement put the government into a deficit of millions of dollars per year throughout the 1990s, and savings from the phosphate quickly went up in smoke. In an effort to sustain its welfare, the government aimed to turn the country into a tax haven and got involved in a money laundering scandals with drug cartels, the Russian mafia, and organizations like Al-Qaeda. Nauru issued license to over 400 foreign banks under a system that didn't require branching and allowed optional record keeping. During that period, the Russian mafia alone laundered an estimate of $70 billion through the banks in Nauru. As a result of international pressures, the country...
That's how they do it.
Billion?
That's how they do it, bro.
Go to the little islands.
They offshore will offload a large amounts of monies to these different small islands with these small banks and stuff like that.
Teach us, Ross.
Bro, we've seen the show. Stop it, bro.
I mean, hey,
stop it, bro.
You start getting in your bag, rubbing your beard, that boy got comfortable. Yeah, that's how that's how they do it, man.
That's how you do it. You offshore it, offload your money, so that way it's harder for the government to track it or whatnot.
Anywho, nobody here. There's no reason why we need to know that information.
I'm telling you, that's what they did. That's how they're able. Right. They were able to get some type of money.
I get you, bro.
Put an end to illegal offshore banking activities and has been compelled to use a cash-based economy since 2004. The Australian dollar is the official currency of Nauru. And only ATMs in the country don't have money either. I brought some cash with me because credit cards are also not accepted here. Following efforts to prevent money laundering, only one bank, which is Australian, currently operates in the country. As the year 2000 approached, phosphate reserves had run dry and phosphate export fell to 1% compared to its peak period. The country's central bank collapsed and its properties abroad were sold off one by one. We see the excavation machines in action as we move through the topside. The country still continues to extract phosphate on a small scale.
If they discover another phosphate mine here, will you support mining it?
I'll just say leave the nature alone, because digging to the ground, we're gonna sink.
52% of the population lives at or below the poverty line and tries to survive on aid from the church. In low-income areas, stress triggers high levels of tobacco consumption. Roughly 1 out of every 2 individuals above the age of 15 consume cigarettes on the island.
Damn.
There are a total of 5 beaches on the island, and they have been partially littered with rubber tires and trash. Nauru agreed to accept unwanted refugees from Australia in exchange for financial support in 2001. Around 1,000 refugees, mostly of Afghan, Iraqi, and Iranian descent, were transported to Nauru and detained for an indefinite period. On the top side, 3 refugee camps were established. People were forced to stay in plastic tents for years under the scorching sun without regular access to clean water. Many tried to escape from inhuman, miserable conditions and uncertain future by ending their lives. The ones who suffered the most from this situation were the children, who made up the majority of the camps. Australia was spending an average of $550 million each year to maintain these camps. In other words, the Nauru government made a profit of $500,000 for each refugee held captive on the island.
Wow.
As I tried to get to these hidden areas, suddenly barricades appeared in my way. They had blocked all the roads leading to the camps located in the 3 different spots in the topside. I found a way to shoot.
That's kind of fucked up, bro. They made $500,000 per every person that was on in those refugee camps, bro. That's fucked up, bro. They government was on some shady shit, bro. What the fuck? For you niggas to be fat and still in horrible conditions, what happened to the money?
Right.
We know niggas is fucking police officers buying Lambos to not fit in them. That's
and
wild,
then
bro.
they taxing y'all like crazy.
For around 2 decades, these camps became the scene of
Once they
numerous
spent it on
individuals losing
food.
their lives due to medical negligence, accidents, and taking one's own life. Recent reports indicate that these places are now completely empty. However, the locals have no specific knowledge about this matter. Currently, Nauru is counting down the days to engage in deep-sea mining in collaboration with the Canada-based metals company. Their plan is to extract polymetallic stones that only grow a few millimeters per million years. These stones containing metals such as cobalt, nickel, copper, and manganese found in batteries will be the energy source of the near future. Scientists warn that these mining operations, putting marine life at risk, could potentially reduce the ocean's capacity to absorb carbon and accelerate climate change. The illusion of wealth that suddenly Nauru got itself into in the late 1960s caused a generation to not understand the importance of artwork and education. The government did not make future plans and exhausted all the nation's resources. It seems almost impossible to build a better future here without the necessary motivation, skills, and knowledge. This small island with wounds that can never be healed basically stands before us as a summary of what is going on in the world and as a lesson that humanity should always remember. Thank you for watching this documentary. I hope it added a value to your worldview perspective. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next one.
This was crazy, bro.
Bro,
This was crazy, man.
That's super wild, bro. Man,
Jeez.
you should always be grateful. You know, I know we always feel like where we are is like real extensive and have like a lot of unfair things going on, but it's like there's always somebody in the worst situation, fam. Like to see the kids that have to, you know, deal with that. Of course, they have no control over that. They didn't ask to be born in those conditions, and here they are, living in certain, you know, circumstances and situations, all because other people are greedy and don't know how to funnel money correctly.
Yeah,
That's
bro. Yeah, man, it affects the people, the people, man, that live there. They not affected by it because they getting money off the top end, but everybody else, the infrastructure is all handicapped because of someone's underhanded decisions to do certain shit
and greediness.
Dollar, yeah, that's how it happens even in the big countries. Trust and believe. Greed, bro. That bottom dollar, bro, will make people sell out their own country, their own people for some money. Dead ass. We see it all the time. So $60 for a watermelon is fucking wild. So
yeah, and cauliflower is $18 or however much.
Yeah,
that's crazy, fam.
Yep.
But hey, man, that was interesting information.
For sure.
Always good to look at things from a different, you know, perspective and point of view, and some place that you probably just never thought was on the map, man. So if y'all enjoyed it, y'all want us to do some more, make sure to like, subscribe, let us know in the comments down below in the comment section. Start a conversation, man. Where are you guys from, man? And what are some other videos we need to be checking out from him? I love checking out videos like that. Yeah, kind of help me learn as well. It makes you a little bit more appreciative too. So
for sure.
But we'll catch you in the next one. Continue to spread love as usual and be love. Peace out.
Already.
Bitches from Houston. If you got a problem, then we got the solutions. And there's no illusion. I made this shit happen. I'm living life lucid. I'm switching my strategies. Now they hate on me cause I'm causing casualties. But why are they after me? Deep inside they know they can't handle half of me.